I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday afternoon. It's 12:30 local time. Wanted to hop on, just take a little break from work, and just say hey to everybody. If you do hop on the stream, whether you're live or watching later, do let me know where you're watching from. I always love to hear where you guys are from. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Going to look at the weather forecast and then look at what's going on. I got a couple of webcams we'll pull up and take a look at what's going on in Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. So it's currently about 63, 65 degrees here. It's sunny. It's a gorgeous day out right now. Just a couple clouds. This weekend we got some showers coming in. Hey, Dooge Man. I want to say dog, but I don't think it's dog. I think it's Dooge Man. So a little bit of rain. We got the rod run, the spring rod run this weekend in Pigeon Forge. So calling for some showers. And looks like Sunday is going to be a fantastic day. Hey, Janet. So a little look at the weather. How does next Sunday look? Sunday looks Easter Sunday. Looks like some showers, but again, all that can change. I've seen it many times. It's going to snow here and nothing happens. So we'll see, how the weather. Let's see. A couple people have popped in here. Pamela, hey, Ryan. Love from Ireland to you and Bree. Awesome. She's upstairs teaching the kids, doing some homeschool. Hey, Bubba. Howdy from North Georgia, near Dalton. Dog, man. Carry the O's. And hello, Webs. Checking out. I'm still Webs. I appreciate your email that you sent. Helpful information. I started to play with OBS. I'll figure it out. We'll figure something out here. But I just hopped on StreamYard. So there's a little look at the weather. Let's take a look at what's going on over at the Skylift Park here. Can I make this a little bit better? I got 720. Let's make that a 1080p. So here's a little live look. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One of the kids was asking a question. I'll get to him a little bit. So here's a look at the current live look at the Skylift Park. Let me know in the chat. Have you been to the Skylift Park anytime recently? Ever? Have you been here? Was up here about 2 weeks ago or so. So you can see the little bear over here. You got doesn't look too crowded right now. See some traffic here going up and down the street off the Space Needle. Got a great little one of my favorite little pancake places right here to the right of the Space Needle over my mouse is I think it's right about in here, the Log Cabin Pancake House. So Bree and I first went there when we moved here. JHT jumped in here. JHT, hey Ryan, hope all's well. Yes, everything's going well. Mary Mack says, has been going to the Skylift many years. So glad they rebuilt. Hope to visit in May. Very cool, Mary. Another question I often hear is Skylift Park or Ober or Anakista. So, what do you guys think? What's your favorite? If you could only pick one, if you're here in the Great Smoky Mountains for one day, you can only do one, which would you pick? So here's a little look at the Skylift. Let's pop back out. Let's see what's going on over at Ober Gatlinburg. Got some snow on the ground still at Ober Gatlinburg. Hey, Northeast Georgia mountain folk. How you guys doing? Let's see. The Prepper says we were at Skylift last year and heading back down June 4th for 2 weeks. Whoa, quick camera move on the Ober webcam we're looking at live at the moment, seeing what's going on at Ober. You can obviously always go to this on your own, but I figured I'd hop on and we could chat and so you can have some commentary as we're looking around. You can see some people down here. Let me see here. Let me get that out of the way. So now there's a couple people down here walking around. Let me see if I can see anybody coming down the Alpine. I don't see the Alpine slide. Anyone coming down it at the moment, but video is a little choppy. A little bit of wind. Just a little bit of wind on the trees, it looks like, but not as wet. We've had some windy days. Was it yesterday or the day before? I had to go out and secure everything around the property. I put all this weight on top of our basketball hoop. We have a swim spa. I put all this stuff on top of it because it was just everything was blowing like crazy. So we get some crazy wind. A little look at Ober. Who else hopped on here? Let's see. Let's see. Pamela says, "Be safe. Homestead heart got hit, but not the house. Thank God." That's good. Oh, Julie's on here. Hey, Ryan, have a food question for you. If you could only eat at one restaurant for sausage, gravy, and biscuits, where would you go? Chat, you got it. What do you guys think? What do you think of Julie's question? One restaurant for sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Where would you go? Well, while we think about that for a second, let me pop over to let's see what's going on with WonderWorks here for a second. Let's take a look at the WonderWorks property. So, what do you guys think? Sausage, gravy, and biscuits here in the Great Smoky Mountains. Where would you guys go? I will tell you, breakfast food is not my strength. There's oftentimes I just skip breakfast. So we don't go out for breakfast. I'm going to try to go to some breakfast places more. So let's see. So Bubba says Old Mill biscuits and gravy. So Bubba's vote for Old Mill. And Pamela says the Pancake House. And Brad says that's an easy question. Old Mill. So we got 2 votes for Old Mill. If you're looking again back to Julie's question, which was one restaurant for sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Oh, did the video pause on me? It did. So here's a little live look at WonderWorks. Let's see it. Yeah, it's live. It's local time. People coming in and out of WonderWorks. Yeah, anybody heard what they're going to do with the Smoky Mountain Opry right next to the Hard Rock Cafe? Every time I drive by, I wonder what they're going to do there. Hey, Terry, I see you there in the chat. So, there's a family heading into WonderWorks. We went there a couple weeks back, and we put a video up on our YouTube channel here, kind of what it's like inside, and try to give a full tour of WonderWorks. So if you guys have just hopped on, there's a couple more people in the chat. Again, feel free to let me know where in the world you're watching from. Bubba says Old Mill's meal around biscuits and gravy is not only good, it's priced well. So, man, lots of Old Mill, Julie. Lots of Old Mills. Daniel just came across the live stream. Hi, Ryan. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hey, Dylan, Joseph. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you're up to this Thursday afternoon. Just figured I'd take a quick break, hop on here, look at a couple live cams with you guys. See how everybody's doing this Thursday afternoon. I think we're going not to the Old Mill tonight, but I think we're gonna go over to the Pottery House for dinner. I have my mother-in-law is here. Last night we went to a new restaurant. I gotta edit the footage and I'll put that up soon, but it was a pretty good restaurant in Sevierville called the Appalachian. So we are gonna put up that video soon. Hopefully, I got to do a Dollywood video. I gotta take care of that one. How the time saver passes work for Dollywood is the one I'm gonna hopefully knock out later today. But again, just wanted to take a break with you guys. Say hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Taking a look at a live look into Gatlinburg at the moment here at the Skylift Park. You can see the Park Vista Hotel off in the distance. But it's a beautiful day. If you were here in Gatlinburg, the weather is fantastic. Nice and sunny, not too hot, not too cold. It's not rainy today. Today would be a fantastic day to be in Gatlinburg. Would you guys like to be in Gatlinburg right now? Let me know. Julie, I'll make note of that. Old Mill for breakfast. Yum. Yes, a lot of people do like not only the Old Mill for lunch and dinner, but love the breakfast. So yeah, we're gonna go across the street from the Old Mill. We're gonna go to probably the Pottery House, and I think Pottery House is fantastic. My wife Bree is like, where do you want to go for dinner? Mom wants to take us out for dinner somewhere, and I said I've been itching for a bread bowl at the Pottery House. Pottery House is good, so I hear. Yeah, I like it. And not only here, I'll give you a little tip. If you've got kids, here's another thing I like about the Pottery House is right next door is the creamery, and they have these little cups that are 99 cents. So they can get it. It's a decent sized scoop, in my opinion. But that way they can like pick out one of any flavor they want. And I'm like, man, that's a bargain for a dad, for a thrifty dad. So Daniel says, try to do a Dollywood trip every year. Went in December. First time since 2019. Awesome. Yeah, Dollywood's got some pretty neat stuff this year. I'm hoping to be there at the park often and covering new stuff, such as the new festival that starts on the 22nd of April this month. And as for the question of would you like to be in Gatlinburg right now, Kimberly says yes. I would give anything to be there today and every day. And Pamela says yes, of course. Gatlinburg, Wares Valley, beautiful. Pamela and Kimberly, thanks for stopping by, guys. Good to chat. Terry, were you shooting a video? Yes, I was. I'm working on a time saver pass. I got to get it done today or tomorrow, so I can send that over to Dollywood, a how-to guide for the time saver pass, because there's a lot of confusion with Dollywood's time saver pass as to how it works, how you use it, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to sit here and record it and try to make it as clear as I can be, as much information, but yet not go on forever about it. So just to the point, somebody wants to know about the time saver pass for Dollywood. Click on the video, watch it, get their information, get in, get out. So let's see what's going. Let me switch back over to Ober for a minute. Oh, I did want to point out one thing. If you guys are watching the chat live or after the fact, this is a family we know. They're part of our homeschool group. I'll put a link on this video if you're watching the replay of this. But this is a family who's trying to help raise some money for it. They did have insurance, but their home was completely wiped out. Dave here is a manager for a Gatlinburg winery. And Lindsay is schooling the three kids. They're part of our homeschool program that we meet every Tuesday together. Anyways, the three boys have lost everything, their books, their toys. So yes, they have insurance, and there's a whole process to get their house, rebuilt someday and all. But he came home as soon as he got the word that the fire was near the house. He was able to go in. Their son is a type 1 diabetic. We're able to get some of his diabetic medicine and what he could carry in his hand. And then they had to get out. The firefighters were there saying, hey, let's go, get out. And so everything's gone. So anyways, I'll put a link to this donation page on the live stream link if you're watching after the fact. If you could do anything, if you can't, I understand. Just pray for him. And if you could, even a cup of coffee, $5, that would be fantastic. So let's pull up Ober again, see what that's looking like. Let me see what you say here, Daniel. Daniel says, visited Gatlinburg in 2018 or 2019. got to be the fudge shop, pancake house, capital of America. Yes. Yep. We don't have a shortage of pancake places. You have a lot to choose from for sure. Brad is asking, do you know if the local McDonald's still have discounted tickets? I know they did in years past. Yeah, I've seen people post on Facebook that like on their cups, you can get like a $10 off. So I've not seen anybody saying that's out and about and available. So it looks like just a little bit of snow on the ground here at Ober Gatlinburg. Just a little residual from what was left over from the snow. Yeah, I think I could drop it in the chat. I think I can. Yeah, let me drop that in the chat. Good call, Pamela. Thanks. Let me see. And I posted. There you go. I'll put it on the link of the when the video's all done as well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Chuck. The last number. Oh wow, that's the. I just realized that's the maze. I don't know if you've ever been to Ober, and the kids love to do this little maze thing we're looking at right now. There's normally little walls, so it looks like they're revamping the maze, redoing it. I don't know. Maybe just doing some maintenance on it. Let's switch one more time back over to Gatlinburg in the Skylift Park. It's a live view. So again, if you've hopped on, a couple more people are in the chat. Feel free to let me know where you're watching from. Just taking a little afternoon break this Thursday. Figured I'd go on live. Say hey to some of you guys. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Daniel says, went to Ober during my Gatlinburg trip. Looks the same time of year. Yeah. I think my favorite thing there is in the summertime is their alpine slide. I'm not big on crazy roller coasters, but I like that you can control your speed on the little alpine slide. It's very fun. Hey, Carl in Virginia. So we're just taking a look at the live stream coming out of the Skylift Park. Doesn't look too crowded. It's a little choppy at the moment, the connection coming in, but yeah, we got 2 kids about to get on there. Another 2, but yeah, there's no big line to get off to come down. Webb says, everyone hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Webbs. Appreciate your support, as always. So we're just taking a look at a live look into Gatlinburg. Like I said, we looked at the weather. Fantastic day, fantastic weather. Looks a little rainy for the rod run this weekend if anybody's coming in here to Gatlinburg. For any of you guys that haven't subscribed yet, love to have you subscribe. We'll do other future updates of what's going on, what's new in the Smokies, weather updates, and yeah, this is where we call home. So this is the majority of things we'll probably talk about and cover, but we'll go off to other areas. I want to go take the kids to the beach this summer, so we might try out either Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head. So we might go out there and check out some attractions and places to eat out there. I want to take the kids up to the Ark up in Kentucky. And so if we go up there, we'll do some videos and showing what that's like. And yeah, there's a bunch of places we want to go. Bree and I have talked about doing something for our anniversary. In years past, we've gone over to the Biltmore. So we'll do a lot more Biltmore content in the future. But we were thinking about doing a trip somewhere later this year. So we'd love to have you guys come along with us, whatever adventures we go off on. We'd love to have you with us. So if you haven't yet subscribed, definitely take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it's very helpful. Dale says, watching from Michigan, coming down next Friday. Awesome, Dale. I hope you have a great trip. Anything exciting planned? I guess that would be Easter weekend. I did see, let me see if I could pull it up real quick while we hop off this. Little heads up. Let's go to the Old Mill Pottery Barn. I saw they're doing an Easter, show you guys. Their Easter, here you go, 2022 breakfast and brunch with the Easter Bunny at the Pottery House Cafe. So that's on the 16th. Join us for breakfast or brunch, egg dyeing, and Easter activities. So it looks like it's $20 for adults, $10 for kids 12 and under. Let's take a look at their menu real quick. So just want to give you a heads up about it. So the adult menu, you can get a breakfast quiche, eggs Benedict, cinnamon raisin French toast. Julie, are you still in here? That's probably pretty good. I know you're asking about something else, but that sounds pretty good. Or you can get some Old Mill buttermilk pancakes with sausage and fruit. And so the kids can get some scrambled eggs, French toast, or as well could get the pancakes. So yeah, if you're going to be here next weekend, Dale, you're still up on the screen there. There you go, Dale. So welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. Hope you have a good trip next week. And yeah, there's an option for you if you wanted to do a breakfast and brunch at the Pottery House Cafe. Let's see who else hopped in here. Where was Dale? I lost you, Dale. Pamela just donated. Awesome, Pamela. Thank you. I know that support means a lot to that family. Like I said, and I'll tell you one more thing, Pamela, what we were just talking about, the family. He is working in Gatlinburg at the winery. I think it's one right across from the Anarchista. It's the Little Bear. Anyways, he's here working, and the insurance company has put him up in a hotel. She is back in North Carolina with the kids, the 3 boys, and that's like 4 hours away. So it's got to be kind of hard through a hard time when you've just lost everything that you have. So that's where we're just trying to at least get him some gas money. Prices have gone way up, and yeah, that means a lot. So thank you, Pamela, for helping them out. Brad says the crowd is not too bad. Yeah, it's Thursday. I think tomorrow is probably when a lot of people are going to be heading in here. And Northeast Georgia mountain folk will be here the last week in December. Awesome. Yeah, Brad, I wanted to go to Gatlinburg for dinner tonight, but we're a little nervous about being able to get in there and get out. What do you guys think? Daniel's asking, what's the best pancake house in Gatlinburg? What do you guys think? Pancake Pantry, Log Cabin Pancake, Crockett's. There's some good options, Daniel. I think you couldn't go wrong with any of those 3. Andy's Journeys, greetings from Chattanooga. I think Larry. Yeah, I saw you here. Larry, I got to send out your prize. I'm a little behind this week, so I'll get it to you, Larry. It's coming for entering on one of our videos, so it's coming. Let me catch up on the chat here. Webbs says, wife and I are coming to the area the last week of April, ready for some fun. Awesome, Webbs. Hope you have a good trip. Love the Smokies. Osborne, hello from Knox, Kentucky. Love the Gatlinburg view. Love the Pottery House Cafe. Yes. We'll be down next weekend. Everybody's coming next weekend. I think everybody has the same idea. So I think this weekend might be a little busy with the rod run, and looks like a lot of people might be heading down for Easter weekend as well. Larry will be down there in 25 days. Can't wait. Awesome, Larry. So Pamela would say, I think it was Daniel was asking the best breakfast. What's the best pancake house in Gatlinburg? So Pamela is saying Crockett's. Crockett's is her vote. Brad is heading down next weekend too. Well, we got a good 3 different people in the chat that are heading down next weekend. So yeah, if you see each other, make sure you say hi. Everybody will be down here, I guess. Hey, Teresa. Hi. How are you doing today from Cartersville, Georgia? I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for coming by. All you guys that have subscribed, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Was hoping it would be slower Easter weekend after Rod Run. Well, maybe everyone that's coming is here in the chat, and maybe it won't be that bad. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Teresa is going to be down the 19th for the Bronco celebration. Lots of people from Kentucky here today. Pamela wants to move to the Smokies eventually. Hopefully that can work out for you. Andy says, wish I could get up there again, but work and life interferes. Understood. Hopefully something comes along where you can take a break and come on up here. You find a good price on a place. And yeah, come on up when you can. Terry, you're off on Easter Sunday. That's good. Is Dollywood open on Easter Sunday? I'd assume it is. I don't know. Bubba says Sawyer's Farmhouse is the best pancake house in the area, and I'm willing to fight over it. There you go. There's a vote for Bubba's. I mean, Bubba's vote for Sawyer's. I got my merge mixed up. Andy says Pancake Pantry or Crockett's is his vote. If you guys have just hopped on, we're looking live at the Skylift Park. We're just seeing what Gatlinburg is looking like right now at the moment. Fantastic weather. And we're just chatting about breakfast places. Rod Run is coming in this weekend. Easter weekend the following. Looking at the menu for the Pottery House, breakfast and brunch. Pamela says, be nice to Bree. Happy wife, happy life. Homeschooling alone is worth a field of daisies. Yeah, there's some days that are tough. We have strong-willed kids, and so we'll say, okay, it's time to go right, and they're like, no, I want to go left. So we have a little animated GIF joke between Bree and I. She'll send me sometimes an animated GIF, and I'll know. I'm like, oh, it's a rough day. She's getting a lot of like, nope, I want to go left. So I've been doing these sweet checks. I have a little bag of candy, and I'll just randomly go up to their homeschool room, and I'll just say, who's being sweet? Who's speaking words of life and honey? And walk around and say, Bree's like, this one's been sweet, and this one's been sweet, and this one's been sweet. And I'm like, sweet. Everyone can get a little treat. Because we try to promote and encourage speaking words of life and of honey. Don't be grumbling. And so it is a challenge. It is. Looks like Teresa says the women from my church will be coming down July 22nd through 24th for a women's retreat. Awesome, Teresa. Have a good trip. Larry says that his favorite pancake is the 5 Oaks in Pigeon Forge. I would say 5 Oaks is a fantastic option. I have never had a bad meal at 5 Oaks. Everything is good. Dollywood is closed for Easter Sunday. Okay, good. I gotcha. I'm used to Florida theme parks. Like nothing would close, and nothing closes. They're open year round, like Busch Gardens, all the Orlando, SeaWorld. Universal, nothing. I mean, everything's open year round. There's no such thing as closing on holidays. So, JHT says Crockett's is their favorite. Yeah, I don't know if it was last night. I'm trying to remember. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember, but there was one day I was saying earlier that everything was out there. Hey, Bob. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks. I hope you're having a good one too. Pamela says, I so wish I could be there for the rod run. Oh, when I throw Pamela up, I disappear, I think, on the screen here. Hello. I so wish I could be there for the rod run. This lady is old enough to be your mama. LOL. 5 children, 5 grands. Children are full of energy, but yes, all sweet. When they're asleep. When they're asleep, right? Yeah. Mike, great location and view, Ryan. Thanks for sharing your live event. My pleasure, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. So, yep, that's let's do one last look at the. Let's go back over to Ober. Let me make it live again. So, I guess Thursday is the day to go. Thursday, March. No, I'm sorry, it's April. Thursday, April 7th. Look at the crowd level. That's when you want to be here. Yeah, not too busy here at Ober. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look again at WonderWorks. Well, it's a pretty good amount of people in and out of WonderWorks, but I mean, I would, if it were me, I would go to WonderWorks when it's terrible weather, because a day like today, I'd want to be outside, whether that's a Anakista or Skylift Park or going to the national park. Yeah, one last thing I wanted to chat about. I don't know if you guys, let me know in the chat. What do you guys think of this whole, let me see if I can pull it up. Smoky Mountain National Park. Oh, hold on. Let me see if you guys can figure this one out too. I gotta pull this picture over. Can you guys, I ran into this guy at Dollywood yesterday. I guess I should pull it over here. Can anybody recognize this guy? I chatted with him, and he told me he was on a television show. I want to see if anybody in chat can recognize him. Gary the Cable Guy just came on. Will you be doing? No, this weekend I'm going turkey hunting with my son, so I won't be. Anybody? Nobody get it? Anybody? Here you go. I'll show you. And this is a recommendation for you. If you haven't watched this, let me pull this one over to this screen. Has anybody seen this show yet? If you haven't, it's worth your time. It's something you could watch this weekend. Smoky Mountain Park Rangers. It's very interesting. And it was kind of cool. He was telling me a little bit about what the filming process was like while they were there. So it's kind of neat because I like filming stuff and editing. So it's fun to me. It's interesting to kind of hear. His name was Ryan too. So I was like, oh, good. I can remember that. Anyways, if you haven't seen this show, I think it's on Disney Plus. If it's on Disney Plus and you search Smoky Mountain Park Rangers, you would find Ryan here walking people through what they do, a day in the life of a park ranger. Very interesting show. If you haven't caught that one yet, definitely go see that. Let me see if I can pull up one more article, and then I'm going to have to get back to work here. I just figured I'd take a little lunchtime break with you guys. Smoky Mountain Park parking fees. Maybe I'm trying to find a good article to pull on the screen. Larry, never heard of the show. Want to check it out? Yeah. It's interesting. We watched it with our kids. I liked it. It was really neat because they go around Cades Cove. They go around stuff that if you've been here, the Smokies, you kind of are familiar with when they're talking about Cades Cove and different places, Cherokee and such. No, I mainly was focused on the time saver passes, Terry. So here's the article I wanted to pull up. I'd love to know what you guys think. Let's read this article real quick together. So, title article is Pay to Park, Sweeping Changes in the Great Smoky Mountains. Anyone who wants to park their car, truck, motorcycle in the Great Smoky Mountains will soon have to pay for a parking tag if the new proposal for the program called Park It Forward passes. Early numbers suggest that the Smokies parking tag program would operate a 3-tier system. A full day parking tag would be $5, a 7-day tag would be $15, and an annual tag would be $40 a year to park. With 4,500 parking spaces in the park, the projected revenue gain would be around 10 to 15 million per year. The proposed rates and tag duration were determined by comparing rates for similar access on private and public lands. According to the release from the park, the average parking rate in gateway communities that's 15. They're just talking about a comp. So there's a bunch of articles out here. I'm not going to read the whole article. My question is, what do you guys think of this whole Park It Forward? If you went to the national park for the day, you would be required to pay, I think Pamela, I think your donation just came through. Thank you for helping that family. What do you guys think? Would you want this to see this passed or not? Anyways, I'm going to hop off, but feel free to, if you have watched to this point in the video, feel free to let me know in the comments your thoughts on this pay to park program they're proposing for the national park. So otherwise, again, thanks for hopping on and hanging out with me. Hope everybody in the chat, everybody's watched, having a good Thursday afternoon, good weekend. And yeah, we'll see you. I'll try to hop on live a little more often. If you guys have not yet subscribed, again, it's no cost to you. Would love your support. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. God bless.